All right, guys, it's fight week. Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. They final um press conference today, and it was pretty interesting. So I'm gonna sit here and react to it, and hope you guys. I went straight to the action. I didn't do any of the other fluff. So it's straight to their portion of the final press conference. Here we go. Let's go. Hey, hey. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas. It is time for the final press conference for PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video, as this event emanates from the MGM Grand Garden Arena, the 100th championship fight night in the history of this outstanding arena. Our main event on Saturday night. It'll be Gervonta Tank Davis defending his WBA lightweight championship of the world against undefeated contender Frank the Ghost Martin. It all comes your way, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. You do not want to miss it. For those that want to make their way here to Las Vegas, tickets are available at AXS.com. But now let's meet our main event combatants. Please welcome, with an undefeated record, 18 wins, no losses, 12 wins coming by way of knockout, fighting out of the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, training in Dallas, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Frank the Ghost Martin. And his opponent, a man who has been an absolute superstar in the sport. He is a 5-time, 3-division world champion with a record of 29 wins, no losses, 27 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the reigning and defending WBA lightweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, from Baltimore, Maryland, here is Gervonta Tank Davis.
It's his first fight in a year, but he got a lot of shit picked up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, both main event combatants are on the stage. Just to give you an idea of what you can expect on Saturday, you heard about our main event. Our co-main event will be for the interim WBC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. It'll be David Benavidez, the super middleweight champion, going up to his new weight class at 175 to take on Alexander Wojcik. Before that, it'll be Carlos Adames defending his WBC middleweight championship of the world against the 2012 United States Olympian, the contender from Cleveland, Ohio, Terrell Gausha. And to begin the night, it'll be for the interim WBC Super Lightweight Championship of the World, as Gary Antoine Russell, undefeated, all of his wins by way of knockout. He has a 100% knockout percentage. He'll go head-to-head against the undefeated Alberto Puello. But before we go live on pay-per-view at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time, we have 3 outstanding prelim bouts that come your way preceding the pay-per-view, 5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Pacific time. Mention tickets are available via AXS.com. The event promoted by GTG Promotions along with Man Down Promotions, Samson Boxing, and TGB Promotions. The event sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours, and also El Mexicano brand products, bringing authentic sabor to your table. Somos El Mexicano. Now, Saturday night's event is being promoted by TGB Promotions, and it gives me the great honor and pleasure to introduce a man who knows the sport of boxing probably better than most of the population on planet Earth, certainly destined for the Hall of Fame, and has been a part of some legendary fight nights. PBC was actually born here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena back in March of 2015. Please welcome the president of TGB Promotions, Mr. Tom Brown.
Well, thank you, Ray. It's great to be back here in Las Vegas to promote another Tank Davis event on Prime Video pay-per-view. And that's what it is when Tank fights. It's bigger than just another championship fight night. It's an event. It's back like the old days here at the MGM on a Tyson event. That's what Tank brings to this. And he'll be defending his WBA World Lightweight title once again against another undefeated challenger in Frank Martin, the WBA's #2 ranked contender. You know, it's very exciting to be part of this 100th fight celebration here with the MGM. With this card, it's just going to be electric in there with the atmosphere. There's been so many great fights here at the MGM. Some of my experiences, real quickly, being here in 1994 with Big George Foreman at 45 years of age, knocked out Michael Moore to win back that heavyweight title. And then, as Ray said, about 10 years ago, a little less than 10 years ago, when the Premier Boxing Champion franchise debuted here in March of 2015. You know, there's something about this building when these fighters come out of their locker rooms and walk down that hallway, they turn that corner and go down through that tunnel. It's like gladiators entering an arena. And this is just one fight you just can't miss. There's going to be electricity in there on Saturday night, so we're looking forward to seeing everyone. Thank you.
Mr. Tom Brown, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the great honor and pleasure to introduce a famed boxing promoter. This man has been a part of blockbuster event after blockbuster event, a dear friend of mine, and a man who always puts it so eloquently when he comes to describing prize fighting. One of my favorite sayings that he says is there are levels to this game, and lo and behold, here we are at the MGM Grand Garden Arena yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the esteemed Mr. Leonard Ellerbe.
Thank you, Ray. I'd like to thank the MGM, Premier Boxing Champions, and Amazon Prime. Saturday night. Can't get here fast enough. Two things that kind of stand out to me over the last week or so that's been said. One is coming from Frank Martin's promoter, Errol Spence Jr. He says that Tank Davis is going to get dominated for 12 rounds. Dominated? Errol don't believe that dumb shit. I can promise you that. And then Frank Martin says, oh, I'm going to beat Tank's ass. Okay, I expect him to, he's in tremendous shape. We know Derek got him in great shape because Derek's a phenomenal trainer. But let's be real. Let's be real. Okay, for starters, in 2017, do you know what Tank was doing? Tank became world champion. You know what Frank Martin was doing? He wasn't even professional yet. Okay? So one thing about this boxing shit, you can't skip steps. It's something what we call experience. And you gain that over a period of time by fighting the top fighters and doing your thing. Mm-hmm. Again, I can't say enough about what I personally think that Frank's a good fighter. But there's a difference between good and being special. This man to my right, he's special. Everything that Frank Martin does good, Tank does better. And come Saturday night, don't blink, because this shit could be over early.
I told you. You'll see.
Leonard Ellerbe certainly bringing the fire, saying it's going to, I'm going to paraphrase Leonard, it's going to be over early. My goodness, a prediction from Leonard Ellerbe. All right, now let's meet the other promoter from Mandan Promotions. This man has been a part of Frank Martin's career for quite some time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a man who's the former welterweight champion of the world, a 2012 United States Olympian. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Errol the Truth Spence Jr.
I'm happy to be here. This is going to be what y'all laughing at? You know, I can't top Leonard Ellerbe. He can talk. You know, that's just about all he can do. But come Saturday night, I guarantee you, Frank going to put on a great show and a great performance. He's ready for this moment. He's been ready for this moment for a long time. And Tank gave him the opportunity. So come Saturday night, I guarantee you he's going to put on a great show and a great performance and show everybody why he is the best 135-pounder in the world, and the new WBA welterweight champion of the world, Frank Martin. We're going to give you a Father's Day gift, Daddy Martin, come Saturday night.
Say like that. Say like that.
Yeah, I feel about that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we heard from Errol Spence Jr., and I'm looking forward to talking with both our main event combatants in a few short moments. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and bring up one of the esteemed trainers for the Challenger, the lead trainer of the Challenger. This man has been in the corner of many world champions and is certainly an astute mind in the sport of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Derrick James.
Derrick James.
You know, I'm not going to talk a lot, but what I'll say is I like that Tom Brown says challenger. Everybody says challenger. But the thing about boxing is we'll come in a challenger and 1,000% he'll leave a champion. See you on Saturday night.
Oh, he mad. He mad about that.
What are you mad for?
All right, so you heard Derrick James proclaiming that Frank Martin will leave as the champion on Saturday night at the MGM Grand Garden Arena at his PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. Also want to acknowledge the Frank Martin Sr., Frank Martin's father as well, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for Frank Martin Sr. Great to see you, Frank Martin Sr. Also on the champion side, I want to acknowledge one of the co-trainers, Kenny Ellis, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a round of applause for Kenny Ellis, who is in the gym and does great work. And speaking of great work, this man has been, you know, certainly he embodies what it is to be involved in boxing in the Baltimore, Washington, D.C. area. He has been with this man 29 times. 29 times they've come out victorious with 27 knockouts. Certainly now getting his flowers as he deserves, because he is just a brilliant mind in the sport of boxing, knows how to make adjustments. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the trainer of Gervonta Tank Davis. Here is Mr. Calvin Ford.
I like Calvin. I like Calvin.
Here we go again. How y'all doing over there? Nobody talking about the Hunters fight at the MGM. We're going to see greatness that night. It's about the fight. It ain't about the champion. It's about the fight. That's all I care about, the fight. Come that night, I want people to leave this show, watch this show, and sit there and say to themselves like they came from a karate movie, man, I want to fight just like Tank. I want to be just like Tank. Because we're going to put that work in.
He's
Darn.
acting up.
We've been friends for years.
Not going to stop it.
No, we've been friends for years, but this clinic, this good. Hey, Martin, you know what I told you? Come with it, please, because I need that button push. I need you to push his button, because I haven't seen it yet. I know what's under this hood, and they ain't been pushed yet. And everybody on the East Coast know that it's a button. It's a button to be pushed. You know what I'm saying? You can only take him so far. You can only take him so far. Martin, I see you that night, baby. Please push them buttons. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Please.
yeah. I got you.
I need it. Know why?
I'm going to press
'Cause
every button.
It's nothing personal with you. You just in the way. You squeeze to the cracks. You're where you're supposed to be because your Lord let you be here. But guess what? You're here for a reason. And that's the night we must show the world what Tank Davis really is. Thank you.
Them buttons.
All right, greatly appreciate Calvin Ford. Now let's meet one half of our main event. It is PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video this upcoming Saturday night. As Calvin mentioned, the 100th championship fight at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. The first fight was going back to that January 29th, 1994. Julio Cesar Chavez against Frankie Randall. The surgeon defeated Chavez, handing him the first loss of his career. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up a man who has a record of 18 wins, opposite no defeats, 12 wins coming by way of knockout, training out of Dallas, Texas, under the guidance of Derrick James. Undefeated lightweight contender, coming off of wins over Jackson Marinez, Ramiro Duno, also Artem Hartunian. He is an undefeated lightweight contender promoted by Errol Spence Jr.'s Man Down Promotions. I will tell you a quick story about this man. I remember when he made his national television debut back on April 20th, 2021, when he knocked out Jerry Perez by
We talked the whole time.
outstanding
We were
seventh
talking
round
trash back and forth the whole
knockout,
time.
and his trajectory has been going upwards ever since. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Detroit, Michigan, the undefeated lightweight contender. Here is Frank the Ghost Martin.
What's up, everybody, man? I appreciate everybody coming out. Hey, I appreciate everybody coming out to support the fight. You know what I mean? June 15th, it's going down. You know what I mean? We here. You know, like I said once before, I appreciate Tank giving me this opportunity to come whoop his ass. Come June 15th, it's on. You know what I mean? He ain't been in there with nobody like me. I'm coming different, you know. When you say, Kyle, when you say push them buttons, I'm gonna push every button that he got on his ass, every one. You know what I mean? So June 15th, y'all, come out and expect a good fight. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right, we got Frank the Ghost Martin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up, when it comes to this man,
The whole
he
time.
made his debut here back at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Tank, I don't even know if you've done so many events, but I don't know if you remember this. It goes back to September 12, 2015. You made your debut here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, knocking out Ricky Dulé. That is how long you've been fighting and campaigning and showcasing your talent here at this iconic venue that is the MGM Grand Garden Arena. When it comes to this man, there are 3 E's that I like to categorize the champion. 1, he's electrifying, because that's what he does arenas around the world. He's exciting. And when you see him main event with his walkout, I'm looking forward to your walkout, because I know it's going to be special. Inside the ring, it's going to be a battle between 2 outstanding fighters, but also exhilarating, exciting, electrifying, and exhilarating. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 29-0, 27 knockouts, the 5-time 3-division world champion from Baltimore, Maryland, having most recently stopped Ryan Garcia in a super fight in April of last year, the reigning, defending WBA lightweight champion of the world. Here is Gervonta Tank Davis.
Yes, sir.
No, short. I just want to thank everybody for coming out, you know, the media, the MGM for holding this fight, my personal team, Al Heyman, you know, Amazon Prime, just everybody that played a big factor. I guess them too, but just, you know, come out. This Saturday is going to be a great fight, great undercard. Don't get no popcorn, don't get no juice, don't get nothing. Just make sure y'all locked in, because I'm going to be locked in. I've been locked in for, you know, over some time now. So I just want to come out and give a great performance. That's my give back to, you know, the fans and everybody that played a part of this event. So I see y'all Saturday night. Thank y'all.
Quick to the point, humble.
Gervonta Tank Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Tank, I want to ask you, you guys have been talking up here and going back and forth. You know, what have you guys been saying to one another over the past few moments?
When he came up there, he was shaking. He was just shaking a little bit. You know what I mean? So
he was shaking. So you're seeing him move a little bit? You think he's a little bit apprehensive?
Talking a little tough yesterday when I ain't come to the rival, but today he's shaking up there talking. So I know that, you know.
Frank, how do you want to respond to that?
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Frank's not a shit talker.
You know?
It's gonna show. Don't worry about it. It's gonna show.
I'm scared as hell.
I know.
I'm scared
front
as a
runner.
motherfucker.
That's what he is.
Yeah, that's
Front
right.
runner.
That's right.
Tank, do you think your experience, because you have been main eventing pay-per-view after pay-per-view all over the United States and really making some huge gates, pay-per-views, et cetera, that your experience is going to play a factor in this fight?
Of course.
Hell
Of course. Of course.
Hell no.
But
Of course.
once he get comfortable in that ring,
Don't worry about
I
it.
don't know.
He'll see Saturday. It ain't even hit him yet.
I'm picking Tank, but
I'm telling you, it's gonna hit him though.
It ain't gonna hit him.
Frank gonna do.
It's definitely,
But I'm
especially
not
when
against Frank.
I
Hey, we
touch you.
good. Hey, we good over
Definitely
here.
when I touch you.
We
Either
good over
hand.
here. Hey, you gonna get touched too. So what did you say?
If you can touch me,
What about if you could touch me?
bro.
Yeah.
What are you bringing to the table that I haven't seen?
You gonna see Saturday,
Bro,
Saturday
even
night.
the little clips on the fucking
Saturday.
on the what is it called that we just had, the gloves off shit. Mm-hmm. What the fuck was you throwing?
Hey, you know what? You know what you've been
Exactly.
doing? You've been working.
Right.
You know what you've been working your
Exactly.
ass off. Let me
Right.
tell you why.
Right.
You been working your
Right.
ass off.
Right.
We ain't really got to see
Right.
too much of you.
Right.
You've been grinding.
Right.
Because you know
Right.
what time it is.
Exactly.
Because you know what time it
Exactly.
is. That's why you've been working your ass off.
I work hard. I
know
work
what
hard
time.
every time though.
Okay.
Stupid.
Okay.
They don't know I work hard in the gym
All right.
and I watch them.
Hey, what you
fighters
been
don't
watching
know
me for
that.
about a year?
Don't know that.
You been watching me about a year? And people been watching me about a year?
I haven't been watching you for
Okay.
a year.
All right.
He
All
be
right.
watching.
Not good
though.
enough
He
for me to
everything.
watch
Okay.
you for a year.
Okay. That's why we ain't been seeing you like that.
Get
'Cause
outta
you been
here.
grinding. You been working
And
your ass
last
off.
time you did
been
the
working your
workout,
ass.
your shit was all cut up around here.
We Gucci.
Yeah, your shit was all cut up around here.
Good.
Yeah.
We straight.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
We
it.
got
no.
we got a couple days. We got like 3 days, bro.
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
days, and we in
Yeah.
there. motherfucker.
Take
We in there.
that sponsored jewelry off too.
Hey, we in there.
Take that sponsored jewelry off too.
That's
That
cool.
shit not
Sponsored
yours.
jewelry.
That's cool.
Frank, it is Gervonta is headlined all over on pay-per-view many times over again, and he's done it here in Las Vegas as well on some massive fight nights. It's always a fighter's dream to be main eventing in Las Vegas, specifically at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. When you go up and down the strip here in Las Vegas, when you walk into the MGM Grand and you see your face
That's
and you
crazy,
see
though. I
that
bet
you
that
are
feels
on the
crazy.
poster, that you are the main event alongside Gervonta Davis, that you can become a world champion. What does Saturday night mean to Frank Martin?
For real, I feel like all the me being on the images and all that, you know, it's a blessing to be there, but it ain't hit me. You know what I mean? Like it won't hit me until I get the win. You know, like I feel like I done worked, so I'm supposed to be there. You know, so it's not like, oh, I'm there, I'm so happy. You know, no, I got to get this win, and then after that, you know, then I feel like all of it hit me. Like, damn, everything I done worked for, you know, it's here now.
He worrying about not getting knocked out.
accomplished it.
That's all he worrying about. I promise you, that's all he worrying about is not getting knocked out.
Yeah.
That's all he worrying about.
Yeah.
He ain't worrying about no damn win.
Uh-huh.
He worrying about not getting knocked out.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Frank, it's clear that Gervonta has power. He has a 93% knockout percentage. As you're going through preparations with Derek James, your trainer, your father's by your side as well, how do you prepare for someone that has the concussive knockout power like Gervonta Davis?
I mean, I just gotta be who I am. You know, I gotta go in there and fight my fight. You know what I mean? Be comfortable. You know what I mean? And you know,
He ain't even had no
he got
good
power.
sparring partners.
He got power. He got
He ain't
power.
even had no
but,
good sparring partners.
You know, it don't matter.
His sparring partner was ass.
He got power, but that ain't, you know.
His
you
sparring
take
partner
away
was
that-
ass, completely
you
ass.
Take away that power.
His sparring partner was completely ass.
Everything was.
Ass.
Everything, yeah.
Right, like,
Yeah.
whatever.
You went and got
And you
the best.
sparred the MMA guy your
Hey,
last sparring.
You went and got some of the best.
Stupid.
You went and got some of the best.
That's so stupid.
You hear me?
That's so stupid.
You did everything. Everything you feel that you did right, you did.
Right,
You
like,
done got some of the
whatever.
best sparring. You've been working your ass off about a year. You on point, brother.
Brother.
Gervonta, what kind of challenges does Frank Martin bring to the table for you on Saturday night?
His fake feet movement that he do the same way, he do the same thing. Called it out. Regular. Mediocre.
So
He
when it
said,
comes-
yeah, G, mediocre.
When it comes to the opponents that you fought, where do you rank him, or is it still too early to tell? Will you be able to give that assessment after?
Yeah, to be honest, I got to wait till I get in the ring with him. Again.
You're 29-0. 30-0 is, you know, you look at milestones in careers. Does 30-0, how much does that mean to you? Or is it just like another day at the office?
Yeah, just a stepping stone, to be honest. To where it's not, I can't judge myself till my career over. It still is an open book.
Well, I know that you guys had a sparring session, and I know that was talked about during the opening press conference, but for those that don't know, I'm going to start with Frank, and then I'll go over to you, Gervonta, because there are two sides to the story. But Frank, can you go ahead and describe what happened during that sparring session?
He came in playing, thinking shit was sweet, got clipped, grabbed.
That's another thing. You
leg
never
shook.
clipped me. What are you talking about?
I didn't clip you?
No, you did not. You caught me with a good shot. That's it. That happened in boxing. You never clipped me. I never shook or none of that.
So you didn't
what are
shake.
you talking about?
You
Shook
didn't
the
shake.
fucking room.
When you
don't
put me
even
in the
hit that
headlock.
hard.
When you put me in the
You don't even
headlock,
hit
you
that hard, bro.
put me in the
You
headlock.
don't even hit that
Okay.
hard.
All right, well, so
you
what
don't even
did
hit
you do?
that hard.
I hit you with the left.
You
What
don't
did
even
you
hit
do?
that hard,
What
bro.
did you do?
And you gonna split? I can see all.
What did you
these,
do?
I'm gonna split them open.
That's
I
cool.
promise
You
you.
got it.
I promise.
Yeah, you got it.
I promise. Your whole
What did you do?
jaw
Why you so
structure,
mad?
I'm gonna break you up. I'm telling you. And every
You know
time
what
I
happened?
tell y'all something,
You know what happened?
Don't it happen?
know what
I'm
happened?
telling you, I'm gonna break you up.
Y'all wanna know
I
some
promise you,
shit?
I'm gonna break you up.
Y'all wanna know
I
something?
promise. You look at all that.
Y'all got.
Pussy. Nigga.
Y'all all right. You show me Saturday. Show me Saturday I'm pussy.
Nigga always
Saturday.
that fake hard shit.
What is you talking?
Oh, you seen trying to found his face.
Show me Saturday.
Javante, do you
Fuck
want
outta here.
to? What was your interpretation of the sparring that you had? He said he clipped you.
He ain't clipped shit. He don't even got that much power to clip nothing. What are you talking about? Bum ass nigga.
Yeah, all right.
My bad.
Javante, where do you feel? Has he gotten under your skin, or is it just?
It just when he fake that, when he fake tough.
Fake tough.
All that-
That be you doing all that
Chill
fake
out,
ass
man.
tough
Chill out.
tough acting.
Chill out.
What is you talking about?
I was up here
I ain't
blabbing
gotta.
shit till you
I ain't
start
gotta.
frowning your
Look,
face
look. I ain't gotta fake. Just like you said that lame shit. Oh, you from the suburbs? I ain't from no
Yeah,
damn
you from the
suburbs.
fucking
clown.
suburbs, nigga. You
Clown.
You was fucking 7.
You sound like
or
fucking
8 or
bozo.
shit like that.
Talking about I'm from the
You don't
from
even talk. Look how you
suburbs.
talking. You sound like a bozo.
Clown.
Hey, come on, bro.
Derek James,
You just be
trainer
the funny guy you is.
of Frank Martin. Derek, if you grab one of the microphones over here. But training camp, obviously, has this been the best that you've ever seen, Frank? And with this, I'm sensing some tension up here. Do you like that with your fighter? Does that motivate him? Is that fuel? Your thoughts on that?
He had a good camp. I think that you got to be able to, use that as fuel for fire and do what you need to do. So, you need to use that for fuel for fire to, get in the ring and prove your point. Because he obviously believes in himself, and that's dope. Because we wouldn't be here if we didn't believe in ourselves. So it's good he believes in the situations, because he's supposed to. I like that. So you'll see Frank come out and do what he needs to do to be the best version of himself.
What kind of performance are you expecting from Frank on Saturday? Is it just win by any means necessary, or is there something that you're envisioning?
Well, it's always, win by any means necessary, but to follow the game plan, follow the strategy, and go out there and be phenomenal.
Errol, for you, thank you very much, Derek. For you, you were the promoter of Frank Martin. You've been involved in some blockbuster championship events on pay-per-view, but what have you been telling Frank in regards to preparing for this moment, fighting here in Las Vegas, being the main event?
He don't like no, we getting a check.
Nigga, shut your ass up. Got way too much, bro.
Damn.
Way too much.
It is tense on that side of the damn table.
I told you I can back it up. I told you.
You back it up with who? Who you back it up with?
What's your fighter? It could be either one. It don't matter to me. I'm happy.
Yeah,
said
you
whatever.
heard.
I
But you
get
don't
it.
fight nobody, bro.
Okay.
You don't fight nobody.
You here for a check, brother.
Fight for?
You here for a check. You here for a check.
You here for a check.
No, y'all two here for a check.
Man, you got me fucked up.
So,
you
Errol,
here for a check.
Errol, what have you been telling Frank in preparation for this fight week?
Just stay focused, stay hungry, stay dedicated. And it's all about the grind. That's what he's been doing. That's how he get to this point. Because he's been focused, he's been hungry, and he listened to his game plan. They've been in the gym working, staying focused, listen to the game plan, going over his instructions. And I believe that he's gonna come.
How you know that? How do you know that? How you know that? How you know that? Cause y'all don't even be in the same place at the same time.
I know all his sparring partners, nigga, and I talk to him. What you mean?
You know they ass that. That's like,
and you know it too, cause you argue with one of his sparring partners on Instagram, like a little girl.
You said what?
You argue with one of his sparring partners on Instagram like a little girl.
I follow him too, and that nigga is. I keep saying it, my bad. He is ass. He is ass. I know all his sparring partners. What What you got to say about that?
Yeah, you know all of them, because you search and you look for everybody.
It really don't.
You search
matter.
and look for everybody.
It don't matter.
Calvin, for you,
You know you scared.
Calvin,
matter.
if we can bring Calvin forward, grab the microphone.
With a tweaker.
We're seeing that Gervonta's,
You say
he's
what?
certainly very vocal. And you mentioned when you were bringing up, when you were talking to Frank Martin, I want him to push the button. Has the button been pushed?
Nope, not yet.
Wait a minute. With all the talk up here and everything, it hasn't been pushed. Can you grab the microphone?
This is Tank. Tank does that all the time. You know, and I like it because remember when he was younger, y'all couldn't even get a word out of him.
Floyd was talking too much.
Flo, it's hard
Look
too
at
much.
him. When I see
Oh,
this, he's pushing forward
That is
to
funny.
where he's supposed to be at. Martin is here for a reason.
This is gonna be a
I
good fight,
understand
though.
that.
All
Derek
the
understand that.
purposes. It's gonna
Spence
be
understand that.
good.
He's here for a reason. And I want him to push the buttons because y'all haven't seen the real Tank yet.
So, Calvin, what does it mean from your perspective? Because you're in the gym with him every single day.
Yeah, but
you
you-
guys put in the blood, sweat, and the tears in the gym, preparing for big fight nights. 29-0, 27 knockouts. But what does that mean to see that level of Tank that you're looking for?
This camp been totally different. When I first caught back up Tank, it was Ramadan. He looked mentally different, humble, but hungry.
That should do for everybody.
But everybody seen him in the team, they was worrying about him because how his was fasting.
Probably not.
When he take off his clothes and look at him now, he remind me when he was the little Tank that I first got with.
Right now.
Calvin, is there a sense of maturity that you are seeing from Tank as we've watched him evolve from being, he's been fighting here at the MGM Grand for nearly 9 years, but this maturation process that we're seeing out of the WBA lightweight champion of the world?
Man, like I said, y'all want to tune into this fight because when I watch how he's moving and doing stuff. You remember how Mike used to be on the floor at that fourth quarter?
Yeah, it's going to be like that.
Yo, I got sparring partners say, yo, and Earl even know it. It's hard to train for this man. So y'all gonna have to figure it out. I want y'all to figure it out because I'm still searching for the greatness to come out of him.
Frank, when you hear
So
Gervonta
you don't
set up
think
here
that
moments
Tank been
ago,
pushed?
a bit off microphone, that he
Remember,
wants
it's
to
a
hurt you.
cruise.
Obviously, that's the name
About
of the game, but
Even though
your
Tank won,
response
man,
to those
but that was a
comments from the
close fight.
champion.
You know, he come out to hurt everybody. You know, he come out to hurt everybody. So, you know, we done heard that before, but we ain't worried about none of that. We train, we ready for whatever he got to bring. We got him. Got his number for sure.
When,
me see. Let me
assuming
see.
things go according to plan,
Let me
let's
see.
sit down,
Show me.
gentlemen.
Show me. No, I have.
Yeah, I know.
Show me.
I know.
Frank,
Show me what I can't do. Show me what I can't do.
well, let me ask him. Let me ask him. Gervonta, you're saying that there are things that he can't do. Frank is saying, show me, but can you describe to us things that Frank can't do? You're mentioning, you're talking with him. You don't have to give away the game plan. Oh, you just get in the microphone.
He's about to count.
He says there's really not too much he can do. Frank, in a perfect world, how satisfying would this be on Saturday night if you were to hear and the new WBA lightweight champion of the world, but also be the first guy to hand Gervonta Davis a defeat?
That's everything. You know, that's why I'm here. You know, I'm here to do just that. Get my hand raised and come out with that WBA strap, you know, and then, you know, it's a new face sitting in the seat. You know, it's going to be me.
Tank, the most animated that I saw you, or vocal, and Calvin, you can correct me if I'm wrong, was against Rolando Rolly Romero. But now I'm seeing Tank, he's not as, but he's, vocal. So would you say that this is the second most passionate and emotional, not emotional, but, fuel that you've had heading into a fight?
No, because
Or Calvin?
They still go
I
back
watched
and
him from the
forth.
Barrios fight. Rolly, he was another person that, was.
Can you talk to him?
He was another person that was energetic on the mic. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
I just heard Martin really say some things. You know what I'm saying? You know, so when I'm looking at, that's what we need. That's the fire, you know. And I already know that they prepare. I already know that he's going to come out and do what he's supposed to do. I already know all this. You know what I'm saying? I want this. I'm inviting this. You know what I'm saying? This how I get to see where levels of being that guy that he's going to become. And he's the guy to show the world.
All right, well, now I'm going to go to the fighters for final predictions, as I'm going to go ahead and start off with the challenger. Frank, before we get your prediction, can you give us a quick summarization as to what you guys have been talking about right now?
What'd you say?
Can you give us a quick summarization as what are you guys saying between each other?
We just talking shit.
Okay.
We just back here popping shit.
So Saturday night, June 15th, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. How is the fight going to go down? Your prediction, sir?
It can go however he wanted to go down, you know. If he act up like I've been saying, y'all gonna see Gervonta Davis get knocked out. Y'all gonna
You're
see
saying
him.
a knockout.
If he come in and he act up, y'all gonna see him get knocked out.
Nah, you gotta knock him out
Period. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what power, this and that. If they say I ain't got it, he come in and act crazy, he going to sleep. And he going to sleep.
Frank Martin predicting a knockout over the champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta, 29-0, 27 knockouts. Saturday night, June 15th, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video, the 100th championship fight night at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. How is the fight going to go down, Tank?
Ass whooping.
Time.
Ass whooping.
Time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude the press conference for Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. A round of applause for both fighters and their camps as they get set for their collision this upcoming Saturday night. The event promoted by GTD Promotions, Samson Boxing, TGB Promotions, and Mandan Promotions. The event sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook and El Mexicano brand products. Now we are going to go ahead and have the ceremonial face-off between the two, Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. Someone's got to go. It all goes down. BBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. Gentlemen.
One of them O's got to go.
Got to go. One thing I don't.
Thank you, guys.
I mean, should I say, you don't see Mayweather name nowhere on here, which is weird. It's kind of weird, but you know, change the tides, I guess. Frank is not used to that. You can tell he's not used to somebody to say shit talking, but you can tell he used to fighting, though. You can tell he used to fighting. All this shit, let's be honest, all this shit talking I cannot do. But nigga, if it's time to get down, let's get down. This is all the talk.
That's cool.
But this is the part of it.
Okay. We're gonna see. Cause I'm not worried about it. All that tough shit. I'm not worried about it. Nobody can't fight for you. Nobody can't fight for me. We in that motherfucker. June 15th. We in there. June 15th. June 15th. We in there. We in there. June 15th. Show me. Hey, you gonna have to show me I'm pussy. Show me. You gonna have to show me. You gonna have to show me. You gonna have to show me. Yeah. You gonna have to show me. Yeah. You gonna have to show me. You gonna have to show me. You got that black one like you gonna step on something. Yeah, you got that black one like you gonna step on something. Yeah, okay. Alright, you gonna get stepped on. Get stepped over. Yeah, get stepped over. Get stepped over. Yeah, get stepped over. Show me. Show me. Show me. Don't fight me. Show me. I am.
Play that shit off. Daddy, if you want to see you get slumped right in front of him.
Y'all see what y'all getting, right? Hey, pay-per-view will be here. This is what we want from live.
It's like that. It's like
It's gonna be a really good fight.
Can I get everyone just look right here at me?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, thanks guys. Finish up the interviews now. Stay on the stage. Stay organized.
Hey, and that look right there. Right there.
Oh man, it's gonna be a good fight, man. You can tell Frank Martin is like, he not the shit talking or the crap talking type, but I'm sure, but he could definitely fight. Devontae Davis, he come from the streets. That's just what he do. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. I went ahead and found the post final conference interview with Tank. I'm gonna also see if I can find Frank's, but I think it'd be pretty cool to include this so you guys can see how each fighter feels after that press conference. Check this out.
Yeah, I train sometimes. Well, the beginning of camp, I was training early, but once it get close to the fight, I train late.
Is he the opponent that has talked the most so far? Is he past like Rolly?
Nah, hell no. He's not fair.
He didn't talk a lot? Do you see anything in his eyes right now in the face-off?
He's scared.
Why do you say
He
that?
ain't saying shit.
I don't know. It just, he got a bit on the front. That's what he's doing.
Tank, what can you say about your experience under the lights with Southpaws, and how is this getting prepared for this Southpaw different from your other fights?
I mean, Southpaw, I don't even think I fought, like, I don't even know how many Southpaws I fought. I probably fought, like 2 or 3. But,
Can you talk about the danger of fighting a Southpaw, though? Like, for the people who may not know?
I think Southpaw people is harder to fight than Orthodox fighters.
Why is that?
There's not too many of them. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of Southpaws coming from the amateurs now, though. A lot of amateurs are Southpaw. I don't know why. They probably training them to
So I'm gonna start training my son. He's ready to fight, so I should listen to a Southpaw.
Facts.
Javante, just one from you had Frank Martin, you saw him in the face-off. Could you, since he was a little bit nervous, his body language probably gave you that?
Hold on, say it again, my bad.
Frank Martin, when you had the face-off, could you just sense that he was nervous?
Yeah,
just a little anxious,
he jittery. I don't know, he probably, but that's probably just him though, so I can't just think that he's like nervous, but I don't know. I gotta wait till I get in there with him and see what, you know what I mean, bring to the team.
What were you guys talking about in the back of the podium?
You said you would never use violence in after Ryan.
I feel as though, like, a lot of people was like, it was a lot of people behind that stuff. I feel as though. I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus and none of that, but I feel as though it was a lot of bull crap with that.
You and Frank said that you guys were talking shit. What were you saying to him?
Huh?
What were you guys saying? What were you saying to Frank when you were talking shit to him behind the podium? Pretty much the whole press conference.
Just trying to get in his head.
No. But what was the funniest thing you said to him that he reacted?
Him training at night. He be training at night, and I know when he trained, when he spar, who he spar, everything.
What were you telling Earl?
What I was telling Earl? When?
During the press conference, he said something when he was on the mic.
He here for a check.
So what did he say?
And he don't even like them. He don't like them.
Did you think he was nervous when he flinched when you shot at him in the face off, or do you think that was just him being like
he was
reflexive?
Nervous. He was nervous. He was nervous.
Who's doing a random drug test for this fight?
Huh?
Who's doing a random drug test for this fight?
Hey, not Vada. It's somebody else for the Olympics.
Wada?
USADA?
Yeah, probably them. I think it's them.
Now I want to ask you about Adrian Broner. How proud are you of him fighting the whole fight with one hand? He got hit.
Oh yeah. Proud, for sure. That's always will be big bro. Adrian, you know what I mean? Gonna be Adrian. I think he said something like he texted me and said he hurt his arm when he when he slipped and fell. Hopefully he come back to the gym and stay focused and go on with his career. That setback is nothing. You know what I mean? It wasn't a bad performance. I think if he just come back quicker and stay on his game, he'll get better and better.
You were his first Ramadan. How was your first Ramadan experience?
It was cool because I normally don't eat normally don't eat like in the morning anyway. Like it's hard for me to, cause I'm a night guy, so I'll go to sleep. I'll go to sleep at 5 in the morning, sleep all day type shit.
So it's nothing. Do you go by Abdul Wahid?
No.
Okay.
Well,
just for that.
Yeah.
What do you think about possibly Turkey trying to make a boxing league? You know, we have the NBA, NFL. He's trying to
There's a lot of questions.
What do you think about that?
What?
What do you think about the Turkey, His Excellency in Saudi? He's trying to make a boxing league overall. He's trying to make it just all the companies come together, our promotions as just one. What do you think about that?
I mean, that would never happen because everybody don't agree on what they're not on the same page. Everybody not on the same page. So that would have been happened.
Tank, you once mentioned that your hit list consisted of Devin, Loma, and Shakur. Is that still the same hit list, or have it changed?
It's anybody at 135. It's not just them.
Are you interested in being undisputed at 135?
Yeah, for sure.
Javante, he doesn't like body shots. Should we expect a body shot stoppage? And if so, could you tell us around? We know it's early, but we want to know the round.
I don't know. Probably like the 8th or 9th round.
2 more minutes, guys.
I don't know. He's crazy. He been running with that story for so long. He never wobbled me. He just caught me with a good shot. You know why he caught me with a good shot? Because they was like we had to make him get in the ring. Like he didn't want to spar. So once he didn't want to spar, like once we got in the ring, I jumped on him. And him being a southpaw, I ain't moved my head or nothing. I was just on him, like go after him. And he just caught me with a good shot. Why he didn't say nothing what happened after that? Like when I caught him with a good shot, it hurt him, and he wound up jumping out the ring. And he didn't say no shit like that.
How does it feel?
Besides every story.
I mean, just a sharp, great performance.
What goes through your mind when you hit someone and you see them go to sleep?
Huh?
When you hit someone and you see them go to sleep, what goes through your mind?
I did it again. Look at
I gotta ask you this. For me,
looking good right now, man.
For me, Jake, I gotta ask you this. For me,
man, record Leonard, man. He looking good. He looking sharp
like
right
that?
now.
One more minute, guys. Okay, for me, I'm gonna tell you something. For me, you're the pound for pound king because if you take your skill set at any weight class, who would beat you? What do you say about that?
Yeah, I'm definitely pound for pound.
Tank, what is it? When you say you're the face of boxing, what does that mean to you?
Huh?
When you say you're the face of boxing, what does that mean to you?
Face of boxing, it just it mean everything, to be honest. That's where I came from and what, like, you know, I've been doing it for so long now, you know what I mean? So to get to this level, it feel like I'm here. Now I just gotta try on and like get over that hump.
You're a big basketball fan. Jerry West passed away today, the logo of the NBA.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? What would you say?
To him, condolences out to his family and things like that.
Tank, you obviously seem in a really good mood today. You were, doing your thing on the stage, cracking jokes. Are you happier today than you were yesterday with the way the promo's going?
One more question, guys. A legend, and you say that where I come from, I'm already a legend. Explain that.
I mean, people. I still gotta build on and things like that. I'm thinking of where I came from and things like that. But in the sport, I feel as though like they're gonna say that anyway because I'm not done yet. So I just gotta keep winning and winning and win until my career over.
So, what do you mean that you're already a legend? Like, explain that part.
Cause I didn't beat, like, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't say I didn't beat because I'm still like trying to prevail and things like that. But I feel as though like I beat like the circumstance I was in, like my background and things like that. And I'm trying to like better myself as I'm going on and on. You know what I mean? I got kids now and things like that. So I feel as though like I feel as though I'm already a legend.
So you cracked Kenny's rib. You cracked Kenny's rib. What's the worst injury you gave to Calvin?
You
cracked his rib, Kenny. Yeah. What's the worst injury you gave Calvin Ford?
Hit that boy on the jaw. I met that man on the jaw.
Wow. What happened with your apartment?
You were going to knock him out.
Man, the 8th round.
What happened?
Interesting in the second fight with people Cruz.
No, Cruz? Yeah, I fight him again.
What happened with your apartment? Oh, go ahead.
You talk about being the face of
My apartment.
The houses you bought in Baltimore. But answer his question that you rehabbed.
They getting worked on now, so we.
Because I know someone put it on fire. Assholes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, but it's
good.
Javante, you talk about being the face of boxing. You weren't able to make the grand arrival yesterday. I know sometimes like Canelo, I'm sure he doesn't want to go to the arrivals, doesn't want to talk to us and all our questions, but is that part of the obligation of becoming...
Say it one more time, my bad, pardon.
Just basically, missing the arrival yesterday, but is that part of the obligation of coming with being the face of boxing?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, that was just a decision I made, just being mad and things like that. But part of me to everybody that came out and didn't see me, make sure y'all come out. Matter of fact, I'm going to stay after the fight and take pictures with a couple people as long as I can. Last question, guys.
I know it's two different sports, but a lot of combat fans are excited to see you this Saturday and Conor McGregor later this month. So I guess what does it mean to be a part of this historic month in combat sports, and do you have respect for a guy like Conor McGregor?
Yeah, for sure. I'm just excited to be back. You know what I mean? I've been off for 14 months, so just to be a part of everything that's going on, like combat sports, the sports period, because the NBA is they in the finals and things like that. Just everything. I feel as though I'm excited to be a part of everything that's going on. Just to be here today, fighting in the MGM, putting on, you know what I mean, a great event. You know what I mean? I'm just.
Thank you, guys. Tank, who you got in the finals? Who you got in the finals?
We got more to do. We got more to do, guys.
I don't know. Right, Dallas.
You got Dallas?
He's out.
The Clash.
All right, guys. So let me go back and see if I can find Frank's. I guess found Frank. Let's see what he said after his fight. After the final press conference.
Bring it on. Let's give Frank a little room. Let's let everyone get in here. Everybody get set, all right? We'll start firing away, all right, guys? Let's start rolling. Who's going to go first?
All right. So Frank, after that press conference, man, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Y'all got to hear me a little bit more today. You know?
You think mind games, right? You think you were able to kind of tap into it because he's been very vocal.
It really wasn't on mind games. I was just talking, being more verbal.
Mm-hmm. He didn't show up to the grand arrival yesterday. Just your thoughts on that?
Hey, I guess he was running. He said the promotion ain't been good and all that, so he was running. He was getting his road work in.
There's a little back and forth, between everyone up there, right?
Yeah.
Leonard threw some shots at you, Spence threw some shots at Tank, Tank threw some shots at Derek, and Calvin kind of threw some shots at you. Is this like kind of personal or just?
Nah, man. So we fighting June 15th. They got their guy. They going with him. I got my team. They going with me. So it's just, it's just two teams going against each other. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. They supposed to say what they supposed to say. My team gonna say what they gonna be on my side. So that's just how it go.
When Spence said, Tank hasn't fought anybody, obviously he's saying he's fighting you. You're the first test. Do you believe that's true? That Tank hasn't fought nobody?
I mean, I just feel like he ain't fought nobody that can match what he bring too. Somebody with some power, somebody with some speed, good instincts. I just don't feel like he fought any fighters like that.
We see you talking with Tank behind Ray Flores. Do you think you got under his skin going into this fight?
Probably a little bit, but like my thing ain't to talk and get under nobody's skin. I just go in there and I fight and do what I do. But if I am getting under his skin, it's just natural. With the little shit that I am saying, it'll be something natural.
You think it's the most heated up he's going to be going into a fight week?
Huh?
You think it's the most heated up he's going to be going into a fight?
The most what?
Heated up.
Heated up? I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Frank, you said about the difference in experience for you and levels for you moving. What do you make about the jump for you? How big's the jump from where you're doing to fight time?
I feel like the fights that I've had, I haven't fought a style like Tank, but the fighters that I have fought was just preparation, for a fight like this. I done fought different styles, punchers, boxers. I done fought a few different styles, that, prepare me for Tank or whatever. You know, I've had certain sparring partners that, you know, can mimic some things that he do. Not exactly, but can mimic some things. But just me being ready for this, I'm ready for it. You know, this is what I've been training for, and we ready for everything he got.
What's your thoughts on Leonard?
You fight in your career, obviously you getting that work in the gym, but
Third.
Third? Oh, early on?
Early in my career.
Okay. Yeah, I went to the box fair and I couldn't find any, but regardless, you know, what type of work and anything specific in camp to help prepare for Southpaw at this level?
I mean, I feel like it's one of them things, man. We both got two styles that's kind of hard to train for, you know, like to find guys like us or whatever. So just as far as preparation, man, we got similarities of certain things that certain guys who can do certain things he can, but for the most part, man, we gotta, when we get out there fight night, that's when everything gonna show.
Now, obviously, you've been saying the whole lead up, you've been consistent. You keep saying if he act up, he gonna find out he gonna get knocked out. What type of preparation, though, in case that doesn't come, and in case we gotta see a 12-round
We ready. We ready for whatever. Like I say, me saying that if he act up, if you fuck around and come out wild like you do with them other guys, he gonna go to sleep. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by that. That ain't the whole objective is going out there and winning. If the knockout come, it come. You know, I'm not like, I ain't saying it like that. I'm just saying if he come in and he get reckless, he going to sleep.
What's your thoughts on Leonard saying that he was a world champion when you turned pro? And he obviously meant to speak on a way where
everybody's path is different. You know, everybody's journey, everybody's path, all of that is different. You know, I real deal got it out the mud. You know, I was fighting in armories, my first 13 fights. You know what I mean? So, and even outside of that, the fights that I was fighting, I was opening up shows. Like when Earl fought Danny Garcia, it was still COVID, so I wasn't getting seen or none of that, you know, in the beginning. So everybody got their own little path, man. My path different. That's why this fight is so important to me, going out here and winning it, because it's like everything, all my struggles is gonna be like all the hard work and all the sacrifices I made is gonna pay off.
Along those lines, can you talk about the historic nature of this being the 100th championship fight in this venue? Like from where you came from to now, what does that mean to you?
It mean everything. You know, this will be my first time fighting at the MGM, you know, which is a blessing. And then for it to be the 100th fight, that's even doper, you know. And then going up against Gervonta Davis, one of the faces of boxing, man, it don't get no better than that. So, you know, it's a big blessing.
Why is Gervonta so stressing about your sparring partners when this fight was made off of pretty much a sparring story, right?
Man, I don't look.
Y'all know that's
He just watching everything. You know, he watching everything. It don't matter. We got our fight June 15th.
You think there's spies in the camp? Because he mentioned, you know, the Ryan Garcia had spies in his camp. So
ain't no spies. Ain't no spies. And if it is, it don't even matter.
Frank, what about the knockout? You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself.
Nah,
by predicting that.
I'm not putting pressure on myself. When I say the knockout, I'm not saying that I'm going to be like, I'm going to knock him out. If he come in acting up, if he come in on some wild shit, that's what I mean. He going to run into something, coming in acting reckless, trying to be too tough. That's what I mean by that. I don't mind going the distance, boxing, you know, however he come out, you know, Saturday night is how the fight going to go.
Frank, Gervonta is known for being a slow starter. Do you think he could afford to start slow and get the first couple rounds to you?
Man, I feel like this is one of them fights. He been working. As y'all all know, you know, he really ain't seen him too much. He may tweet a little bit, but as far as doing certain things, he been working his ass off.
He was doing his roll yesterday.
Huh?
He was doing his roll yesterday, John Rodriguez.
I guess so, but he been working his ass off because he know deep down inside what type of fighter he in front of. I don't care how they cut it, like saying I started late, saying any of that. They know what type of fighter I am. You know, they know I'm coming to win, so he know he got a game guy in front of him who coming to take everything he worked for.
Man, he trolling them. I mean, that's what he do. So you see every fight he does that. But anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was cool. Like I said, I'm coming from a fan perspective, not an expert, but just thought it was pretty cool to react to. And maybe I'll bring some more, you know, of their bout because it's Saturday. So it's going to be really fun. I can't wait to see the fight. But I'm going to see you beautiful people next time. Peace.